All right, guys, let's do a assessment on YDKG. I really did like this one. This one was definitely on my top radar here. And if you guys know my strategy, you guys know. I give it time distance. I look for massive volume. I look for price, to see if price is near this lower band. And then I look to see, the KDJ. I love this thing here to see, well, how oversold we are. This thing was at a 3.92 and it decided to go up. Anything below 5 is extremely oversold. But yeah, when you look at YDKG, obviously, it's in the United States here in the financial technology sector, but it is under 10 cents. How long has it been under 10 cents? Just to keep in mind, usually that rule of 10 days and over, they will do a reverse split no matter what. They are a little riskier, but the reason why this one was such a good one is because of, look how much this went down. People started getting into this thing way back in here, and it just kept going down and down. It went down 30%, 20, 86, 49, 40%, 22, and then it finally had to move up. But it's not based on percentages. We know price will come back to this 5. And remember that role that I keep showing, and I probably shouldn't keep sharing this because a lot of people are going to make freaking massive money and they're going to start realizing real quick how to play these penny stocks. This thing went up to a high of 60. Look at this. Pre-market, what did it freaking do? I always tell you guys, pre-market and after hours is where pennies move. If they don't move then you get out and you position yourself to a better average. If you bought it at the end of the day, you were up 68% pre-market. This was on my top radar. Obviously, I alerted another one, but this was on my top radar for a monster move up. And it did. Literally, and where's the biggest moves? Pre-market and after hours. And look at this. Bam. Now, what you're seeing here on the daily chart, we have a monster big volume. 761 million volume. This should keep rising up, in my opinion. You can play this at the end of the day, too, if you want. You're looking at a solid, look at that, 480% move to that EMA 5. This thing was just insanely, oversold. It just got annihilated. And so what this is your dead cat bounce. I've seen this a lot, though. I'll show you some examples of what I traded before. You see how he had this monster move down, not touching the 5, and then we had this monster move up, and we made over 60%. Traded this live in the Discord, posted it. Monster move up. But does it do something like this where it just comes right back down and keeps making lower lows? And obviously this one's different because look at the volume. It's nowhere close. When you stick to volumes like this and lots of attention, hype, momentum, 180 million volume is insane. 230 million, 148 million. And then we might get up into a billion volume today. So this is my number one thing on watch for sure for a continuation pattern where we had this monster move up. And you can also see too where EMAs are acting as support now. We have a nice 15-minute support where we're actually making an uptrend on a smaller time frame. So you go from small time frame to high time frame. And if you know that this EMA 5 has a 400% margin to the upside, there's a lot of target to go up here. Now, granted, do not hold this thing during the market hours. If you don't see no volume, no pre-market after hours moves, you need to get the frick out of the way because this could be very, very dangerous, okay? As you can see, look at the monster moves down it goes. It just comes tumbling and tumbling down. My thing is, for me, I will sell a pre-market if it don't move. Like let's say for example, you got in at 6 cents, and pre-market it goes up to 7 cents, looking great, right? And let's say it comes all the way back down to 6 cents during the pre-market, and the bell's about to start. You need to get the frick out, all right? Because then all it was is a dead cat bounce, and that's what most of these are, unless it's a continuation pattern. Okay, so then what can happen? It can drop from 6 cents to 4 cents, and then guess what? You get a better average. Now you're in at 4 cents. And then you see how a lot of people before that don't know strategy or system, they buy it on any big dip. They're like, oh, it's down 86%. I'm going to buy it. Down another 49%. Double down, double down. Oh, it's down 40%. Oh, this is depressing. I don't know if I want to buy more. And they keep buying more. Down another 22%. And then by time it actually goes up a little, they're so far in the hole that it doesn't even come close to coming back to their average. And then they're dealing with the stress of, they start saying, oh, is this going to reverse split? Is this a crap company? And you start going through all these psychology emotions instead of saying, hey, the max I'm going to lose on a penny stock, let's say I don't get out, is 10%. That's the max I ever lose. Let's say it just goes down pre-market and I couldn't get out in time. I'm usually watching these. I'll get out at 10% loss, max. I can easily make up. Penny stocks can go up 30, 50, 100% in a day. You know, they can go really fast. A 10% loss is nothing. So you need to have a max stop loss instead of just keep buying and buying and buying and buying, where you'll see on all the forums and even influencers will be saying buy, hold, hold, hold. And I've seen people down like 200, 300, percent, to get back up to that range is like almost impossible, right? So this will do a reverse split, all right? If they don't get this thing back above 10 cents, or, it has to be above $1 for sure. But this will definitely do a reverse split. We're going to have our dead cat bounce. Don't be that person that just hops on in this thing without no plan, all right? This is looking very bullish with a 763 million volume. We got some hype. It's just a matter of, do we contain this, all right? I mean, but look at this monster move up that we get, all right? That's what I'm expecting pre-market after hours in the day. I'm a much bigger fan of trading against the trend, to be honest, especially with penny stocks. I mean, any stocks. A lot of the stocks that I traded, it doesn't matter what big cap, it doesn't matter what stock you trade. If you look at the daily chart, obviously my bigger cap stocks are much more easier because you can buy and invest in this. This is where I look to get in. I use time distance, price goes up, and it doesn't matter what it is. Everything will revert to the mean. It's just that some crappier stocks with less volume or more dilution take longer to hit it. I mean, but you also want to have a clear risk and plan. If you're down 10%, or if you want to use my rules of pre-market, if it don't pump pre-market, just get the frick out, okay? But this is the next big mover that's going to happen is YDKG. I have my eyes on a couple others. If you're in the Discord, you have access to all of it. There's a lot out there, guys. There's a lot of good stuff out there. But if you play this white, you are going to freaking make some mad money. You got to play it smarter than the average retail trader. Someone's got to lose in the game for you to make money. So here's what we're going to do is we're going to outsmart a lot of people that don't know how to chart or how to play these things. A lot of people back in the day, think about yourself when you first traded. For me, I would literally just follow anybody. I would see like, okay, YDKG is at a discount. We don't know why. It's because it's down 86%. Buy it then. I was like, okay, I'll buy it. And then I'll go down another, down, down, down. Keep adding, guys. Diamond handed. It'll go up. We want to get that toxic out. We're gonna outsmart most people. We're gonna play chess with them. We're gonna take their money, and then they're gonna bag hold. They're gonna keep holding the price up. They're gonna average in. We always have a buyer when we have a bag holder, right? And they're not gonna just sell their shares. So we're gonna keep letting it pump. We take our shares out, let it go back down if it wants to. And when you catch a banger like BYND or a lot of other things, this is the fruit you can return. You catch the bottom. Instead of chasing it like everyone else is running rampant, you can just hold on to your shares and be like, I don't care what it does. I got in so early. I'm in at 52 cents. Alerted in the Discord, 52 cents for BYND. And lots and lots and lots of other plays that I caught the dead bottom. It doesn't matter what stock you look at. Big cap stocks, I got in at SFM under $100 with proof in the Discord. Doesn't matter what this thing does. It can go down. It doesn't worry. When you catch bottoms in the market, you have so much more things to do. All right, guys. Join the Discord. It's $12 a month if you want to join. Click the link down below in YouTube comments below and in the description. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is hit how to subscribe and hit hashtag day trader alerts. I'm going to get you guys the best system out there. I'm going to post actually all of this in the day trading, swing trading education, day trading education. Everything that you need is going to be posted in there. Literally for $12 a month, subscribe on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. If it's showing a little bit more, it's probably because you're using your phone. So everyone should have a computer. And I'm going to get you guys profitable, okay? I know I know penny stocks are hard. I know why people do it, because they don't have a lot of money, or you like the thrill. You can wake up 50% overnight. A simple $1,000, bam, you got half your account. So that's what I'm going to show you guys. Definitely join the Discord. It's $12 a month. I would love to see you guys there. Click like, subscribe if you want to join, or click like and subscribe if you like this video. Comment the word rocket emoji into the Discord. If you're in this stock right now, comment rocket emoji. Let's put the algorithm up. Let's see. I think this one's going to pump too. This is one of my highest alerts. Obviously, I posted my highest alert in the Discord at the end of the day, and I'll show you guys what I'm looking into. All right, guys. Peace out. Happy trading. Comment the word rocket emoji, and let's pump this in the algorithms.